Let us continue playing Darkest Dungeon, where I think it is finally time for me to test a theory we had a little while ago, where I built a team I felt could deal with the Hag. And certainly that's what I'm going to try this video. We're going to go and attempt to kill the Hag. This boss caused me no end of trouble last time. We shall see how things go. I am yet at this stage to lose anybody to a boss, though, it has to be said. But I think the Hag came closest, at least in the first run. Now maybe that was because it was the first one I tried, maybe I was unprepared. Who knows? This time we are better prepared, certainly. We have the Bertrador, who can attack from basically any position, can lunge forward 2 if he needs to, has flashing daggers as well, which allows him to hit both the pot and the witch and lower their bleed resistance. We also have poison darts to just stack some blight damage on her, so be it. We have Crockery, who has stress heals, has the ability to move back 3 spaces, has the ability to move forward 1 space, and has the ability to, again, inflict bleed damage. We have Snoopy, Man-at-Arms. Oh, by the way, I've leveled all their weapons up to level 4. We have Snoopy, who admittingly isn't brilliantly prepared for this, but does have the ability to hit the 3rd row, does have the ability to increase the dodge level of everybody here, and has the ability to basically give them additional dodge skills, additional damage skills, and help out. And finally, we have the Tofu Boy. The Tofu Boy is pretty much the linchpin of this entire operation. I've also traded his skills out. I've given him the Adrenaline Rush ability for self-healing, for the damage boost, and of course we also have this, which we're going to further bolster because we want to make sure that you are pretty equipped for position 1. So, we're going to take the Crescendo box. Actually, no. We take the head. I mean, if I took the Crescendo box as well, you would take 30% extra stress. I'm not quite willing to do that, but certainly we go box and head. 32 hit points, 12 to 22 damage by default. It's quite a good place to be. And also, since oh, it's in the wheel. I thought it was the Warrens for some reason, but okay, fine. No bonuses there. Also gets the bonuses on first round, has bonus to ranged abilities, and I believe the Iron Swan is still melee. Oh well, I thought that might have been ranged. In which case none of your abilities are actually all that useful. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So, backing up, we have you. Now, I think speed might be... Oh, actually, that's what I wanted to do. I can take the extra 20% stress, but I'm actually more happy to take this. I'd lose the ability to crit to a large extent. We'd be slower, but so much damage. Plus 50% damage, effectively. I think we can afford to take that with Iron Swan. Anyway. Back to here. Now, while you are effectively the assistant damage dealer here, we will take that, and we will take this. So increased dodge and increased damage, which is quite nice. You also have some resist, and I think you had something else, didn't you? Nope, maybe you didn't. I'm thinking of the other one. Okay, so on to you. And you can have the extra bleed chance and the extra accuracy dodge here. Unless I can think of something better to give you. Because honestly, there are probably better things. Moving on to you, so that's increased dodge there. Could further increase your dodge here, but that would make you move around a lot more. So maybe instead I want to give you the box. Or increase your blight skills. Well, that pushes the blight over, that I suppose, so that's potentially something. What else can I do with you, though? I could give you the move resist. I prefer to give dodge bonuses where possible, but... Suncloak in the box, maybe? Okay, for some reason I thought this was a lot better than it was, but it might be just me stacking up abilities and where we happened to be last time. Still, let's have a look at how this goes. Boss time then. Provision up. We of course want all of the food. 2 shovels, 2 antivenom, 2 bandages, 2 of those, 2 keys, 2 holy waters, and a stack and a half of torches. Well, actually, no, I might as well. No, we'll spend the money here. Splash the cash now. Hopefully, it'll be better later. Okay. Boss 2.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together, we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
Well, all I can say is, Ancestor, it is all your fault.
In the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Okay, the hag is almost certainly there. So the furthest position away from us is 6 places to get to. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, everyone else can get to in 5, so I suppose we just might as well go straight there. And if we are successful, we can always come back later. In the meantime, we're immediately giving up
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And might as well pick up some extra food and whatever else is here. 10 food. Okay, we have plenty of healing available.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And we get our first scout report. And we found a secret room. Nice. It's been a while since we found one of those. Always glad to see it. So, we salvage the torch. Should still be fully lit by the time we get to there. And as you see, there is a giant and a crone. We've learned to not like the crone very much. Curse of vulnerability. We also know you can do a ridiculous amount of damage if it comes to it. Gonna go for the bolster just because I'm aware of what might happen. And go with that. Stack some bleed. And since I really don't have a lot else to do, I suppose I might as well. We'll go for the stun. I know it weakens us, but overall I feel stun and go is probably the best way to go here. Anytime. Embrace for Jack! 10 stress each. And the light goes down a bit. Still. Flashing daggers.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And now we can do the thing. The thing currently is stack the bleed damage. Could go for another bolster just to be sure of things. But sooner or later we're going to have to crush you. Confusion spores. Dodged them prick free.
About to break.
And somebody was swapped. Lunge was not exactly what we wanted. Alright, bolster. Hack for 13. There's what we didn't want. And it hits. Alright, we're in complete reverse order. Pick to the face.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade
Actually,
the
we weren't
sharpened
exactly
blade.
reverse order, but still. Okay,
The light,
torched out.
the promise of safety.
And let's put everybody kind of back where they're supposed to be. And you are going to eat some food. And another encounter. This is perhaps the one downside of this tactic. I don't have any healers. Not really. But we have plenty of food. Iron Swan. I was kind of hopeful that would do enough. We could bellow, which is unlikely to do 4 damage. 1 to 2 each. Now let's just try and crush him to death, which worked.
Destroy them all.
Could Dirk stab and swap positions with you? So we shall. I accuse you! And have some groping.
Mortality clarified in a
This
single
is not
strike.
going well for Tofu Boy. Okay. Retributional strike. Could lunge forward, but I really just want to hit you and finish you off. There we go. So the Madman's out.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Harvest time for double
ground
crit.
quakes.
Still 5 health. Alright, anti-venom it is. And we're going to go for adrenaline surge. Which I think we're going to be doing for the remainder of the battle, the way this is going. To 10. Crit 14. Swap positions. Go for the bolster. More adrenaline rush. Starting to take damage here, which I don't like. Alright. Picture face. Only that much, but that's okay. Skin burns. We can heal. 1 and additional bleed, we hope. Yep, 6 damage around. Okay. Gonna keep the heals going on for the moment. And further bolster defense. This is what we kind of want. Fortunately, we didn't want that side of it, but okay. Fixed face, which is lethal.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay. And further heal.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
All the food. All the food. So stuff's still really... You know what I didn't do? Whatever. Alright. Let's open the coffin. Hidden treasures. Doesn't matter. We're in now, and that means we can use the key. And thus, we have hidden treasures. I think we'll sacrifice the holy water here. Head back to there, and then we got double trap area to go through. Nothing we do want to do. Nope, won't eat anymore. Come on. Come on, guys, you gotta eat. Disarm trap. Slight stress boost, and disarm trap. And a curiosity we can use that on. So, you refuse to eat. Fortunately, nobody else is damaged, are they? Alright, Sapphire can be replaced by a... In fact, we could probably replace the 6 torches at this stage, in all honesty. In fairness, that's 1,000 gold, so...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
No more. We're next to certain the hag is over here, so I'm going this direction. In addition, we are going grave digging. And that'll do.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We
Shall
require
cleanse
only
the
the
beast.
strength to follow it.
Grab another stack of 12 food. Come on, we really need to eat. Trust me on this. You need to eat. Think of how long it's been since your last meal. Mere moments. Okay, poison darts back. So the white is there.
Confidence
Managed to
surges
crush the
as
old
the
woman.
enemy crumbles.
Apply the bleed effect. Hack for 26. Right, so she's actually out next round, and it's a poll. Not the end of the world. It depends what happens here.
Press this advantage.
Again, didn't really
Give
need
them
to.
no
I could have just
quarter.
gone for the attack there, but that's fine. Don't stab. This actually might be a problem, but we'll go assuming it won't be. At least for now. Crush. Let's go move you forward by 2. I can't. Poison spores on you. But you resist the blight. Excellent. Picture face. Oh, darn it. Alright, fine. I can't use the Hellion as I was going to use her. This is what I was slightly concerned about. Alright, so down to 12. Tree Branch Smackdown. 18. Go and heal yourself then. This party has flaws, I've just noticed, because the one thing I didn't think about for the hag is that while I can attack her easily enough with this party, I really cannot do a lot else. I can't heal.
Their cursed
And I'm going to
champion
need to be able to
falls.
heal.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I will remind myself of that later. In the meantime, I guess... Come on, Double Scout would just tell me what I want to know. Yeah. We do have a treasure encounter first, but we can live with that. Also, we're going to need a shovel. Would have been helpful to know a little earlier. Alright. Firewood it is.
A moment of respite.
No reason for
A
not
chance
eating
to
all the
steel
food here.
oneself against the coming horrors.
And tactics. And weapons practice. And the battle trance. Okay, so what we've basically done with that is we've given you a massive increase in accuracy damage in position 1, increased damage for the next 4 combats, increased crit chance. If you're in position 1, all the damage. All of it. If you're not in position 1, well, you're probably still quite strong actually, but all of the damage, it relies on you being in P1.
The match is struck.
And it's an
A
added bonus.
blazing star is born.
Added bonus, all of that. I really should have adjusted the party before we rested as well, just on the off chance of an ambush. Anyway. Gravedigger. Nothing of value. So, I guess we move on. What do we find in the box? Heirlooms? Free busts. Okay. Torch up. Treasure room encounter. 4 dogs. Okay. Wicked Hack and Iron Swan are about the same, so Iron Swan it is. Missed. Didn't you have the accuracy boost as well? Just to torment me there. Okay. Dodged. And if I can kill a couple of them here. No, I got one. I haven't got the second. But the dodging is happening quite nicely.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
2 damage. And resist the bleed as well, just for bonuses. Okay. Let's put a Retribution Strike up on you. Actually, you didn't need to. You were already dead, but it doesn't matter. We've done it now. Dodged. Lunge.
Precision and power.
I think I'm done with you. Hardly. And a Wicked Hack.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
No, we're fine. Alright. It wasn't trapped. We even have a bandage, which I don't think we're going to need. I also don't think we're going to need the keys anymore, so I'm happy to take the gold there. Okay, let's move you back into position. But you can sort of see why I don't mind these 3 swapping around in their sort of positions. I don't mind Snoopy becoming basically the bolster dodger helper here, because that'll extra dodge means they're less likely to fall into the pot. Unfortunately, there's no battle just before the boss, which might almost have been ideal. 3 deeds gives me the maximum of 6 for the stack, so awesome. I knew this would happen.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
Extra stress, but
and
this boss didn't really do a
purpose.
lot in the stress department last time we fought it. Okay. So we were prepared as we can be. We're doing 17 to 31 damage with an Iron Swan. That's why we've got her there. The Hag,
Twisted and
99.
maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Okay, since there is no point in doing anything here, I think we just want to consider damage. So, pick 7. Here, we go bolster. We're not going to attack with you for a couple of turns because we want to put the extra dodge on. Crockery is attempted into the pots, but he is our best at dodging, and that is exactly what has happened. Right. You're in a slightly wrong position, though. Let's move you back there. My fault. Iron Swan. 21. Meat Tenderizer, which we dodge. I might have just made this way too easy. I've got that feeling. I could lunge, but that again keeps us by the back again. So we'll crit here.
Masterfully executed.
Blight and debuff. Next up, I think we're going to bolster again. Iron Swan, 25. Okay, Hag is already down to half health. I can actually just kill the Hag now at this point. We did get into the pot this time. Oddly, I don't think we care. How much damage has that pot got this time? Not much. I don't want to be eaten. Should have thought about that before you went for your swim. Good news is you're not going to get hit by that anymore. And blight resistance has gone down. I could go for this. Nah, flashing daggers. Let's at least make a half attempt at getting her out of this. You know what? There's no half attempt anymore. I go next. She's dead next round in any case. Seasoned Perfection. In fact, she's dead before her next round. I don't even have to get you out of the pot. Flesh it burns. Why will no one help me? Because, you know,
The wood is still poisoned.
We don't need to.
The way is still blocked, but less people will be eaten.
Yes, we will. Less people shall in fact be eaten. Okay, so we got a sharpening sheath, which is for the meleeist person, and the lowest value item I have is the torches. So we are done. That was rather easy, actually, in many ways. I thought that would be far worse than it was. Oh boy. Okay, well, you know. This is what happens when I'm prepared for a boss, I guess. Knowing what's coming up kind of ruins the boss encounter in a lot of ways. Oh well, it happened. 2 bosses down, 6 to go at this level. And I think we might have enough deeds to be able to buy that last upgrade as well. We also have Tofu Boy up to champion level. We have Birchdoor up to champion level. We have a champion team now. Tofu Boy, what did we get? Second Wind, 10% damage if below 50. Extra stress damage versus Beast isn't as good. Warren's Tactician replaced Lurker. I wasn't going to use Lurker that much anyway. You have the Red Plague and Unquiet Mind. It could have been worse. Return to town. 6 bosses remain.
Once, our estate was the envy of this land.
You unfortunately can't meditate anymore. That's not a major hassle, though. What is a minor hassle is that we have to put Birchdoor here and cure you of the Red Plague, which costs extra now because you're higher level. And we'll have to consider what we're doing for after this, I think. Have enough buffs to lower medical treatment again, but we just put it through. Yeah. 32 means that we can do this.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Next one, then we go armor smithing up to level 4, then we slowly get these 2 sorted out in the 6 bosses. That's our 6 boss plan, effectively. With our busts, I suppose we could upgrade the sanatorium a little more. In fact, we could use all of them and just get that maxed out, which at least means it's done.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
And finally that, which is only really relevant for now our level 5s, who we've now got, but we have a team of level 5s. 11 experience points required to get you up to the level 6. The darkest of the dark dungeons. Fun times are coming up, I'll be honest, fun times are coming up. We have 3 bosses we can see. We have a Swine King, we have the 12-pounder. That was a fun encounter last time, though I think we do need to work out a preparation plan for that. I mean, obviously kill the tortoise, but we also need to do damage to the pounder while we're doing it. So, yeah, we'll work something out with that. I think also, for the 12-pounder, I need someone like Little Debbie who can just do an area heal every round, just to keep us ticked over and so we don't die. Preferably that. Preferably we're not dying thing. We need somebody who can do severe amounts of damage, who's very accurate to one person. So somebody officially like Birchdoor would do, or possibly an arbalist of that nature. And then somebody to sort of do the damage to the cannon. Well, it's stuff to work out. I think what we might end up doing is just going through the wheels and just doing a couple of short adventures, getting some of these leveled up, I think. So yeah, next time we'll do a short adventure. We'll then possibly consider doing one of the bosses. Sunken Crew, the 12-pounder, or the Swine King. That'll be next time. Also need to do some Ruins adventures, because actually we're low on the chart for that. Anyway, till then, folks.